Hey guys, welcome back to Olubori TV. The race to the February 2023 general elections is picking up pace. Presently, we have the front runners in the likes of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, Peter Obi of the LP, Rabiu Kwankwaso of the NNPP. These are, at least from my standpoint, the forerunners. Yes, some will say that we have just two, but hey, I am picking this four because from everything that we have seen, they are a world apart from the rest. Now, for all these four, as they say, behind every successful man, there's always a woman. We have four potential first ladies. We have Oluremi Tinubu, that is the bride, or rather the wife of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC. We have Titi Abubakar, which is the wife of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. We have Margaret Obi, the wife of Peter Obi. Then we have Salamatu Kwankwaso. All these women are the potential candidates for the first lady position. Rather, should I say post? I think position is fair enough. Next year. So who are they? Just who are they? Here is a profile of the wives of the foreigners. So first off, we'll start with Oluremi Tinubu. Before the 29th of May, nothing much was known about her, except the fact that she was the wife of Lagos State Governor. But since then, she has gone on to be a pastor with the Redeemed Christian Church of God, a senator, because since 2011, she was elected to represent the Lagos Central Senatorial District. And while she was a senator, she still had contributions, including proposing a bill to reform the Nigerian Postal Service. When she was asked to describe her husband, she said he was a bold and courageous man. She claimed that he is hardworking, that he is also very loyal to his friends. This and many more. But one thing that we should know about Pastor, or rather Senator Oluremi Tinubu, is she's a no-nonsense person. From all reports of her, she's a no-nonsense person. I remember back then, during the scandal of the then Senator Elisha Abbo, the senator that assaulted a salesperson at an adult toy shop in Abuja. I remember hearing her voice in the interview saying, "Do you want to do it yourself, or do you want us to protect you?" I think of everything I know of this woman, that is the one that stands out. Is that someone you like to be your first lady? Alright, so the next person, we have Titi Abubakar. When Titi Abubakar first met Atiku Abubakar as a customs officer many years ago, she probably never imagined that he would rise to such great heights in his political career. However, over the years, Atiku became heavily involved in politics and rose to the number 2 citizen in the country between the 1999 and 2007 election year. She is not just Atiku's wife, she has always been one of his biggest supporters. During campaigns, she goes with her husband and sometimes on her own to persuade the electorate to choose her husband at the ballot. Since Atiku has been running for president, Titi Abubakar has been at the forefront of his campaign, always supporting her husband. And not just that, she's also a person of pedigree herself. She's established the Women Trafficking and Child Eradication Foundation back in 1999, when her husband first became vice president. According to her, she created the foundation because of her passion to protect children and women. In an interview, she said, "I set up Woodcliffe based on my passion to protect children and women that are vulnerable in our society." She has also she was rather a lecturer at the Kaduna State Polytechnic in 1986, and this and many more. She has been at the forefront of women's rights. She's an activist and she's a staunch supporter of her husband. Next, we have on the list Margaret Obi. To say that Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State, has been garnering a lot of support from Nigerians, particularly the youth, amounts to stating the obvious. But based on the quality of his stewardship, many youths have been actively campaigning for him. But remember, behind every successful man, there is a strong woman. Many who do not know, I would like to say this. There is a powerful woman in the life of Mr. Peter Obi. That woman is Margaret, who he got married to in 1992. Together, right now, they have 2 children, Gabriella and Gregory. She's a native of Akwa Ibom State, and she has done a lot to support her husband during his time as governor. She is said to have been instrumental to her husband's National Affirmative Gender Action, which canvassed for 50% of employment slots to be given to women in his government. She is also said to have been one of the brains behind the establishment of family courts in the state's Ministry of Women's Affairs and Social Development to deal with issues of child abuse and violation of women's rights. So it is very clear that she is a women activist and she is a no-nonsense person. In 2017, it was reported that the marriage was going through troubled times, but Margaret came out to debunk the rumors. That is a strong woman that supports her husband. Lastly on the list, we have Salamatu Kwankwaso, the wife of the former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Kwankwaso. She is a grassroots politician. She is reserved, she is strong-willed. She lends credence to the saying in some quarters that there is no limit to how far a man can go if he has a dutiful and supporting wife. Though she does not crave the limelight, she is often known to offer advice to her husband. She is believed to be very active in her husband's Kwankwasiya Development Foundation, which provides scholarships to indigent students and empowers the underprivileged, especially women and children. On her own, she supports women. She is a women's rights activist, and she also pioneered her husband sponsoring certain primary school students. Here are the profiles of the potential candidates of next year's presidential election. Who do you think should be the next First Lady? I'll let you drop that in the comment section below. Till next time, arrivederci.